green-skinned, snake-eyed reptile. Reptilians. All change my appearance, and all take it out of the crowd. Those who control the world as they wish. It's like a scene from an SF movie. And there are so many blind people around the world. It's kind of a conspiracy theory. According to conspiracy theorists, the world's most powerful high-ranking forces are reptilian, all reptilian. They say the world is moving as planned within their grasp. Conspiracy theorists say that reptilian humans originated from very distant ancient times. Lizard-shaped artifacts and murals found all over the world are evidence of this. Pyramids of Egypt. The architecture and civilization that is not explained even in modern times. Such as the Aztecs in Mexico. They claim it was created by the Reptilians, the early gods who looked like snakes in the myths of each country. It's the influence of the Reptilian, which has existed since ancient times. It's still the same name to this day. It is claimed to be inherited. The Reptilian conspiracy theory, which may seem rather futile. It's a serious problem in the United States right now. Your acquaintances, family members, or celebrities. The crimes that politicians believe are reptilian people. Because it's happening. Just a few months ago, when I was a surfing instructor in California, Matthew Taylor Coleman. You're being arrested urgently by the police. The place where he was caught had nothing to do with surfing. It was the border between the United States and Mexico. Why did he try to cross the border, abandoning everything he's got? Matthew Coleman's criminal activities that were later revealed. Beyond the United States, it has shocked the world. Matthew Coleman was a devout Christian. I met a beautiful wife, got married, had a son and a daughter, and I was living a happy life. But for some reason, his beliefs started to flow in a bad way. He calls himself David on social media. He said he was the one to get the world right. And where his false beliefs were directed was none other than his own family. In the end, his budding addies. I couldn't see the light of the world again. What's more shocking is his reasons for the crime. The following is Matthew Coleman's criminal complaint, which was directly investigated by FBI. Matthew Coleman, his wife, Abby Coleman. I believed I owned the snake's DNA. Believed that this DNA had also been transferred to her own children. He's only trying to solve this with his own hands. I thought it was a way to save the world. At the time, he was neither drunk nor drugged. He only harmed his family and his sanity. The investigation revealed that Matthew Coleman was deeply fascinated by far-right conspiracy theories in the United States. He is a reptilian among the public, as well as high-ranking people around the world. That is, they believed there were reptilian humans in the mix. His religious complexion was added to such false beliefs, causing terrible misunderstandings and endings. Why are people so fascinated by these conspiracy theories? Experts on social phenomena cite the peculiar sophistication of conspiracy theories as the cause. There's something in common that you can find in most conspiracy theories, including Reptilian. Sneakily tuck a fact between false information. It makes the listener feel credible. The anti-human half-snake gods in mythology. The story of the snake that seduced Hawaii in the Bible is recorded in real history. These are embedded in their own large paintings to be proof that the Reptilians have existed since ancient times. As a result, there are more and more people who are deeply absorbed in conspiracy theories than they need to be. In the worst case, it leads to casualties. It is unknown whether Reptilian came from another planet or existed before humans. John Roddy, the operator of the Leptoid site, and a well-known conspiracy theorist in the United States. I explained the origin of Reptilian. As for the uninterpreted origin of the Reptilian conspiracy theory, the proponents of the Reptilian conspiracy theory are reptilian humans. I often give these ambiguous answers. They even cite Dale Russell's research on the origin of reptile humans. Dale Larson, a Canadian paleontologist, argued that the late Cretaceous dinosaurs would have evolved similarly to humans if they had survived mass extinction. Truden is a small dinosaur that lived 77 million years ago. He was 2.5 meters tall and weighed 50 kilograms. The first Truden fossils were discovered. There was a controversy in academia. It's because the brain capacity of the tiny dinosaur, the Truden, was ridiculously huge compared to other aeroplanes. The EG index was many times higher. This led to Truden being called the Einstein of the dinosaur world among scholars. Eyes were unique, too. While most dinosaurs had their eyes on the sides of their faces, Truden had front-facing eyes like humans. There were 3 fingers including the thumb, based on the movement of the joints. It is expected that the utilization of fingers was also high. Russell saw this characteristic of Truden. If we had survived without extinction, we'd be like humans. Or it was predicted that it would have evolved better. He gave this fictional creature the alias Dinosauroid. Conspiracy theorists based on Dr. Russell's findings. Some argue that the current Reptilian is a descendant of the dinosaurs that evolved from the Truden. As such, the Reptilian conspiracy theory doesn't lose its power over the years. It completes its own worldview. It's getting bigger and more systematic, to the point where you're new to conspiracy theories. If you look up the internet, it's a scene that captured Reptilian. There are a lot of old videos that put together interviews of celebrities. If your eyes change vertically, most of the videos are bizarrely distorted. According to experts, the videos are very rare, but they can be manipulated with just a method. It turns out that sometimes no manipulation is caused by the hula phenomenon. That occurs when the lens on the eye rotates. A human Reptilian in the form of a reptile. These days, cameras have developed a lot. They're not showing up for some reason. This is Mysteries in a Minute.